Today we're going to be adjusting the choke coil on a Toyota 22R engine. I've looked all over YouTube. There really wasn't any videos showing the correct way on how to adjust the actual choke coil. This is an electronically controlled choke, so that's what we're going to go ahead and adjust. First thing we're going to do is remove the air filter assembly to gain access to the carb. You just go ahead and undo 4 of these all the way around. And we got a little wing nut up here on top we got to undo. And there's this little vent right here on top of the valve cover. Squeeze this, move it out of the way, and the assembly will lift off. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand. Got some torn tendons or ligaments in my hand. Next, to remove the actual assembly, or just get it out of the way, my truck has 2 nuts holding it down. I have a 12mm up here and a 13mm back there, so we'll go ahead and zap those off. You can also remove these hoses here. There's one here and one down here. Remove that nut and that washer, and then this assembly lift right off out of the way. Revealing the top of the carb, there's the 2 butterfly valves that are controlled, choke actuated. The one here on the left is the one that is controlled by the actual electric coil here. So that's the one we're going to be adjusting. On the back of it, mine is an aftermarket carb. It's previously been replaced, not by me. This is how I bought it. But it has the adjustable coil already on it. It has 3 screws holding it in. One up here, one right here, and there's one down here on the back side. Not sure if you can see it, but it's right here on the bottom. Right there. We're going to go ahead and loosen those, and I'm going to be able to turn the coil clockwise or counterclockwise, which will adjust this. But first, we're going to go in the truck, punch the throttle to the ground to actually engage the choke. I also forgot to mention on the stock carburetor, or some of the aftermarket ones, that these screws are actually riveted onto the carb itself, so you're gonna have to drill them out and tap them with some screws to actually get access to the coil. As you can see, mine is not working correctly, and the choke is still in the nearly vertical position. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a screwdriver, loosen the 3 screws, and adjust it. Now with the left butterfly valve closed, after we have punched the throttle and engaged the fast cam, idle that is, you can go ahead and move this. We're going to want about 1/8 of an inch gap in between the butterfly valve and the actual manifold here. So we'll go ahead and rotate this. Remember, this contracts as it heats up. As it gets voltage supplied from the alternator, when you actually have the vehicle on, the coil inside is going to contract, which will slowly return the butterfly valve to its normal vertical position. So we'll go ahead and turn this until we see it move about 1/8 of an inch. I'd say that's good. Now I'm just going to tighten the 3 screws on the back, throw the air cleaner back on, and give it a shot, see how it runs. Just want to mention, these carbs are fairly simple, the stock 22R carbs. You know, a lot of people like to go with a Weber, which, you know, I've done in the past on all my previous Toyotas. But for my motorhome here, it's a Sunraider 1983, I decided to stick with the factory carb. You know, if I ever plan on selling it, it has all factory smog emissions, all that. I'm sure somebody down in California or another state that tests for emissions would benefit from it. And I figure, hey, you know, it runs good enough, I might as well leave it on here for now. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below for more carb write-ups that I found online that really helped me getting this thing tuned in perfectly. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment, and I can do my best to answer them. If you're still having issues with the left side butterfly valve, even after you have adjusted it, checked if there's voltage getting to it, with the ignition on and with your actual truck running, you might need a new electric choke coil. I'll go ahead and link one below that I found online for a relatively good price. And yeah, again, any other questions, feel free to drop a comment. Just started it. 1 pump of the accelerator is all it took. Sounds good. Go ahead and give it a little pump of the throttle here. See if we can disengage it. Even though it's only been running for about 20 seconds now. Perfect.